All right, the first asteroid went past Hamburg, Germany. It was green. It's on the thumbnail, folks. Um, what are we up against? All I got to say is we are dodging bullets now. Big, gigantic bullets. And they're actually bigger than I expected. But what do you expect? We made a lot of steel and coal and all of that. No doubt, guys. NASA's even showing planet Wormwood on their website now. No shit. Go look it up. You don't believe me? I mean, go. They're not even hiding the asteroids no more. They're there, guys. I mean, they know what hit Alaska Friday. They know what hit Moscow in 2014. All I can say is thanks for the love, but the backup channel is not going to make it, guys, if we don't subscribe to it. I mean, y'all can hate me all you want, but at least I'm getting out here and not doing like CNN, giving you the fake news. What's up, Michael? I'm live again on the Amazing Space to see if we can see this thing go across. Got another one coming, but another one snuck up behind us. We're actually in front of this one and went right past Hamburg, Germany. But the Earth shield is getting weaker and worse by the year and by the moment. There is some news out if y'all want to listen to it while we're sitting here waiting. Trump is what at the G20 summit? Are y'all ready for some snow? I know you're getting a lot of snow in the west, which I predicted. We're gonna get more. Just don't worry. We're gonna get more. What do you think about the Paris riots, folks? Looks like the riot squad on WWE. Let's see here. Wow, it's big.
FBI conduct.
All right. FBI conducts 6-hour raid on Clinton Foundation whistleblower. Well, they've already raided me and they couldn't find anything a couple of years ago. I'm not even going to talk about that one. Comey and Mueller funneled billions. Believe it or not, they're two pedophiles. If you want to know the truth. But if you're not rich, you can't have sex with kids. That's what they're saying. That's what the Clinton emails are saying. Jerome Corsi was promised. I want to know what that crap is.
Jerome Corsi
promised Hillary's emails by hacker who was found dead. Oh, okay. Another person dead? Well, why don't they kill me? Why don't they try to kill me? They don't have the balls? They tried to kill Kevin Shipp's family. They poisoned his family. Spacecraft set for first launch to head to Wormwood. No, it's not going to be the United States of America to head to Wormwood. It's going to be Russia. Russia's smarter than us, undoubtedly. We're looking pretty unsmart with the people that don't know how to share and let everybody know what's coming. Because instead of Santa Claus being in uh, your chimney this year, it's probably gonna be FEMA. Deep state desperate moves. Let's listen to that one. Hope you're having a good day. But eyes to the sky. We are watching an asteroid. Hopefully, we'll get to see it come by here. Uh oh, what's this? Oh, Kevin. Oh. Sand roll tide.
New message is received from Kevin Hill. Message is hot, thanks, roll tide.
Alright. Y'all haven't seen my Talladega Nights that I created on my other YouTube channel. Go check it out. Got Nick Saban racing Kirby Smart to the finish line at Talladega. It's pretty cool. But if you ain't first, you're last, right? Look at the green on the right side. People have been asking that green on the right corner or the left corner that they were just showing is why the asteroids and the meteors are turning green when they come across the sky. Okay, that's what it is. It's hitting the chemicals of what's covering up wormwood. I want y'all to know that. I mean, God said He was going to give you signs in the sky, for crying out loud. If this ain't a sign, then I don't know what is. But I was trying to get on a little bit earlier than this, but what happened is somebody was trying to break in my stepfather's truck. His alarm went off, so I had to go check it out. No, seriously, somebody was trying to break in. No doubt. We're under attack. But yeah, listen to this.
Special Counsel Robert Mueller has spent a year and a half and $30+ million attempting to prove that POTUS Donald Trump's 2016 campaign colluded with Mother Russia to steal the election from Hillary Clinton, but he's come up empty-handed. So now, he's going after Trump associates and allies like Dr. Jerome Corsi and Paul Manafort for lying to investigators in order to give the impression that collusion occurred, but he just couldn't prove it. That's what former federal prosecutor Jody Genova thinks, and he said as much Wednesday evening during an appearance on Fox News' The Ingraham Angle. The original purpose of Mueller's Russian collusion probe has failed miserably, he said, as evidenced by the fact that not a single prosecution or conviction Mueller has sought involves criminal election meddling on behalf of the Trump campaign. So now Mueller's got to adopt a different tactic in order to salvage his reputation and the credibility of his investigation. The thing to me that's fascinating is all of a sudden the entire investigation by Mueller is focusing on people who are lying, De Genova said. Why is that happening? The answer is very simple. The original purpose of the investigation was Russian collusion. That's failed miserably. There's no evidence of it. So now Mueller is charging people with lying so that he can say in his report, I would have proved collusion, but all these people lied and prevented me from doing it, De Genova noted, adding that this is the new narrative of Mueller and the new Russian collusion theme. Former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino told Laura Ingraham that Mueller's true focus has never really been on Russia but rather on getting POTUS Trump and anyone associated with him. If Mueller was really doing his job, which he's not, he'd be investigating the real Russian collusion, which there's actual evidence of, which is collusion.
There it is, guys. That's wormwood right there, folks. Right there. In the left corner. Bottom corner. That is wormwood. Damn. They're showing it on satellite live. They're not playing. NASA's not kidding. They're showing it. That was unbelievable. What a shot. Hopefully they'll show it again. We got all kinds of videos and pictures, live video here at outer space.
Between the Hillary team and Russians, he said, in reference to the so-called Russia dossier paid for by the Clinton campaign and commissioned by a Democrat-aligned opposition research firm, Fusion GPS. This is all about failure. This investigation is a complete failure, De Genova said. The purpose was to investigate a conspiracy between the Trump campaign or the president and the Russians. There is absolutely no evidence of that in any of the cases that he has brought. That is why Mueller is now focusing on these side characters to accuse them of lying or perjury, because his narrative is going to be, I couldn't prove collusion because they wouldn't let me, De Genova added. This is where we are. This is the pathetic state of Mueller's handling of this. This is an embarrassment.
The reason I wanted to show y'all this again tonight, I got a lot of people sending me messages. Do you think you can get on around the time that the asteroid comes by? And that's where I'm at right now. We should be about 20 minutes in until the asteroid's supposed to either go past us or hit us like they did Alaska. Okay. There is some news about Trump in Ukraine and Russia right now. Breaking news.
Cost plus world market.
What does it say? Breaking: Trump abruptly scrapped Putin meeting as Russia mobilized tanks along Ukraine's border. Who gives a damn? Why is Trump so dang worried about Ukraine? Seriously. What an idiot. Seriously, guys, we have got a sucky-ass president.
Has thoughtful gifts for everyone. For gardeners, for crafty cat lovers, and hot sauce for people who love to spice things up.
Ooh, sweet Christmas, that's hot.
Gift thoughtfully. Cost
Trump canceled a highly anticipated meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump canceled a highly anticipated meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, citing Moscow's aggression against Ukraine.
You were going to, or at least you had considered meeting with President Putin, and you've declined to. Had you met with him? What was going to be on your agenda with the president?
Well, I just said that, frankly, in light of what happened with Ukraine, with the ships and the sailors, it just wouldn't be the right time. But I will meet with him. I think we have a very good relationship, and I think we're going to have a very good relationship with Russia and China and everyone else. I mean, I think it's important. So I'll meet with him at the appropriate time.
What do you think he's thinking about doing with Ukraine? Why did he seize the sailors and the
I can't
vessels?
read his mind, and nobody can, and he knows what he wants to do, but we can't allow certain things to happen. And, happened, and I just can't be a part of it.
Richard, bring us up to speed. This was an attack by the Russian military on 3 ships right off the Crimean Peninsula. Tanks, the Ukrainians are now saying, are mobilizing Russian tanks on the border. Where are things right now, and is there any possibility that they could cool down?
At this very moment, it doesn't sound like this. We are in a situation where the Ukrainian vessels are still...
It's supposed to happen anytime. That's what we're waiting on, Nightwing. I don't know how to explain it, man. We've already had one already passed. It went in front of this one, and it went past Hamburg, Germany. The one that we got on the thumbnail is the one that went past Hamburg, Germany. And this one that's coming behind it is going to be a lot closer. So y'all need to watch. I'm telling you guys, that's the reason I came on here. I'll try to get here so we can get this live. if we can get the right, the right video and the right camera view. But I'm doing the best I can. Just keep an eye on it, keep an eye on the screens, and do the best we can to stare at the screen and look for it the best we can, because we are getting close. I think about we should be at what, 20 more minutes, be 24 hours. So when Dabu reported it, and then my buddies reported it, I believe we could be in for a treat, folks. I mean, I'm going to do the best I can. That's why I came on here. But please subscribe to my other channel too. Okay, thank you. One happened last night too. Oh, really? I didn't get to see that one. Or I didn't hear about that one. Is that the one with Hamburg, Germany? Yeah, it's very exciting. You're welcome, man. Are you the one that I used to race with by any chance? Nightwing? We used to race together. Drag race, or not drag race, but stock car racing online. Are you the same dude? Or am I? Nope, never raced. Okay, not bad. Sorry. There it is. There's Wormwood there on the left side, guys. On the left side corner. That is Wormwood. I repeat, that is Wormwood. Dang, it's awesome. What a view. Alright, listen to this. I know why Trump stopped didn't want to meet with Russia, is because Russia keeps on talking about this. Can I go outside and look? That's up to you, man. That's up to you, dude. Just hope you don't get hit. It's going to be on the right side of Earth, heading close to Europe, is what my boys are telling me. All I can say is I've got a former scientist that retired, and he's looking at stuff like that too. So all I know is they said that this is the best view. So we'll do what we can. That's all I can say. I'm just trying to give y'all the best view, regardless.
Pulled by the Russian army. 24 crew members are also. We've read that they're imprisoned in Moscow. They've moved to Moscow. The interesting thing is that it's an interesting.
Well, I will tell you this. You were asking, can I go outside and look? Well, you tell me. Are you got chemtrails? Do you have a bad storm? Do you have snow? Do you have clouds? Do you have a thunderstorm? This is going to be area view here. This is overhead. So if this happens, we're going to see it come in. No doubt. This is live satellite here from NASA.
In conflict that we haven't talked much. So many things seems to be happening all over the place that we've kept our eyes away, we've pushed our eyes away, but there have been tensions along the borders, and the Russians have kept supporting the secessionists, the rebels in eastern Ukraine. This is, just a follow-up of big tensions in the area, Crimea being occupied by Russia since 2014, and so the Russian vessels trying to reach the Sea of Azov, the Ukrainian vessel trying to reach the Sea of Azov, it's just...
Not Wayne, there's that green that I was telling you about. That's why we've been seeing green asteroids or meteors going past. That green is the chemtrails that's been covered from the Earth, from the jets and the airplanes and the commercial airplanes. There it is. There's that green stuff. That is what we're concerned about. And it can catch on fire, folks. Them asteroids can catch on fire because of the chemtrails. That's what I'm finding out. Y'all can go research it for yourself if you don't believe me.
It's a geopolitical reality that Russia remains assertive in its way of saying this is the way it's going to be from now on. It doesn't matter the sanctions from all over the world. We control the area, and Ukraine stays on its side.
And Emily, there's been a question about what, if anything, the United States might do in response to this. We heard at the beginning of the week a pretty strong rebuke from the United Nations ambassador, Nikki Haley. Of course, by the end of the week, we heard from the president himself saying in his own particular way that this was bad on the part of Russia and Vladimir Putin, and he wasn't going to meet with Putin as a result of this. Will the United States, will NATO do anything about these tensions that are rising in this part of the world?
Maybe, right? I think that we're still not sure. It was interesting that the president gave the seizure of Ukrainian ships as his reason for canceling his meeting with Putin, given that meeting was announced after the ships were seized, right? And given that the president took over 24 hours to respond to the seizing of the ships, and when he did, said, we don't like what's happening either way. And given that Ambassador Haley did condemn what Russia did and did say that.
Sure, being a secret agent might sound cool. Laser shooting.
Say that the U.S. stands with Ukraine, but also said that we expect our European partners to take the lead on resolving this crisis. So what the U.S. role will be, I think, is still very much to be seen. Maybe there will be new sanctions, specifically over Ukraine, right, because these vessels were seized. But as Richard says, that has not yet gotten Russia out of Ukraine, right? This maritime moment was the latest in a series of escalations that have been going on at least since May. International attention and condemnation hasn't seemed to stop that. And the other thing is that, the U.S. has so thrown itself in with Ukraine on this, which is in keeping with U.S. policy and U.S. position. But another component here is that Ukraine declared martial law, which is pretty unprecedented given that they didn't do that in several more violent episodes that happened with Russia in their country. That's a big deal because we have presidential elections in not too long, and they're supposed to be in March. So Ukraine and President Poroshenko is clearly trying to drape himself in the flag and in camouflage on this one, right? To make this a political cause as well. And whether the United States under this administration is going to carefully watch what that martial law means. It's imposed on roughly half the country right now. If it is indeed lifted after the 30 days, if it affects the elections, if the democratic and rights component is still upheld in Ukraine, that we need to still keep an eye on as well.
And we'll return a bit to the question of the Putin-Trump relationship in this canceled meeting. But Richard, quickly, this is an administration in Washington that has sort of had to be dragged, kicking and screaming, to sort of side with what Emily just described as U.S. policy, defending Ukraine against Russian aggression. Really, this was an effort by members of the president's own party in Congress to pull him over the line to get these new sanctions over the last couple of years. Does this change anything from the White House's perspective?
Well, just going back to the words of the president this week, when he was saying he was not happy, it was not a good thing. It's a major event.
It stuck out, didn't it? Those comments from the president.
It was hard for him. Listening to Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley, they were stronger, harder in the words they were using until. And it's very interesting because when the president, before leaving for Argentina, said that yes, he's going along with the meeting Vladimir Putin in Buenos Aires and talking about trade and other issues. Ukraine was not seriously in.
No, it's not, Outlaw. That's what's messing up. That's what's messing up Earth. Bringing in asteroids. I mean, there's a lot of things that's doing it. CERN Switzerland is doing a lot of it, but the chemtrails are doing it too, and Bill Gates knows what he's doing. He's trying to depopulate the country with them, and we got to stop it somehow. We got to start sharing. We need to start caring, because if we don't, we're going to be done for. I mean, that's why we're having so many headaches, folks, and having backaches and body aches, is from these chemtrails. And if you're in the rain, you need to stay out of it, because the chemtrails is in the rain too. It ain't just in the air, it's in the rain. And the snow. They're saying the snow could be bad this year too, folks. You may not want to be in the snow either. I'm just being honest with you. That's what they're telling me. So all I can say is avoid all of the rain and snow, and don't get in the ocean. Them chemicals are getting worse. It's killing the fish, and now we've only got like 74 whales left. That's awful.
In the picture, it just brings us back to the present very mysterious relationship or mysterious attitude.
I investigated on the red stuff about, I guess, 2014. Carmen sends me a video and says, "I want you to see this." I was like, okay. I said, "I don't like YouTube, and I don't like Facebook, and I don't like Twitter." And she said, "Well, you need to look at this." I look at it and I'm like, okay, whatever. She slaps me in the face, tells me to wake up. You need to see what I'm talking about. I look at it and I'm like, arrogant, didn't care. I didn't care about none of this crap. Smart aleck is what I was. I didn't care until now. And she shows me the video from China, and the chemicals that is in the sky is where our government is purchasing the chemicals of the chemtrails and the red, the red chemicals. So yeah, I seen a video of China's water turning red, blood red, and I was like, holy cow. That's what changed me. Then I started investigating on everything, and I found out why they were covering everything up. Wormwood and asteroids coming in because of CERN. CERN Switzerland opens everything up for them. I mean, if we don't shut down CERN, we're screwed, pretty much. I don't know how. I mean, they're blaming y'all over pollution when they're polluting the air. They're polluting everything. It's their fault. It's not ours. I mean, we pay our taxes to this garbage. Sorry. And we pay our taxes to the cops to kill us. Sorry, I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, acid rain. Yep. And you hear Chris Cornell talk about black hole sun, won't you come, wash the rain away. That's why they murdered him. He was trying to warn you guys.
Towards the Russian president, in this another precise occasion where he could have been more straightforward in saying that American interest, but also American traditional politics in similar circumstances would have been to put pressure on the Russian leader. The president has so much trouble, so much looks like he has personal problem attacking or being straightforward with the leader of the Kremlin.
We're in the midst of the G20 summit in Buenos Aires. There's what's happening in Russia. There's obviously what's happening in the Middle East as well. There is the leadership of both Saudi Arabia and Turkey in Buenos Aires. All these tensions throughout the world. What can we expect out of an economic summit dealing with issues like trade, like the environment, when you have these sort of geopolitical tensions that seemingly at their highest in a long time?
Well, this is the thing, right? Is that there is a lot of serious work that needs to be done, and some of that work will not be done because we have tensions between various members of the G20, right? You pointed to not only because they won't work together, but just because it's, I don't want to say political distraction, but it is. It's a distraction from the trade issues or the economic issues that they're ostensibly there to discuss.
It's a distraction for what's coming from outer space.
Argentina, in setting this up, tried to make it sort of when they set up the priorities, they did not make climate change one of them, for example, right? So we have infrastructure, we have gender mainstreaming, we have food security, we have issues that everybody should be able to just come together and issue a proclamation on, right?
Should be, right?
Exactly. Like they are, the host country did what it could here to make sure that everybody was able to sort of play nice in the sandbox for however many hours. But the potential for gaffes and for anywhere from gaffes to geopolitical crises, right, is truly
And at the very basic roadblocks, right, to getting to any
Absolutely.
sort of agreements because of
Exactly.
these political roadblocks in between.
Despite a growing wave of global nationalism, there was an attempt at international cooperation at the G20 summit in Argentina. Controversial issues like immigration and trade were largely avoided here. On climate change, the US simply agreed to disagree with everyone else. One obvious complicating factor here was the role played by US President Donald Trump, whose outspoken nationalism and America First approach to the world often downplay the role of international institutions like the G20. In an interview with VOA's Spanish service, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said the U.S. remains committed to international cooperation.
It's a great prosperity for every citizen of the world to develop rules that permit that to happen. These are common things. Sometimes argue about how best to achieve them, but everyone's headed towards the same set of objectives.
But with the world's most powerful nation openly calling for its interests to take precedence, some smaller countries are concerned about a breakdown in international institutions.
That's not good for us because we are small and we need rules in order to be able to perform better.
Yes, dogs are dying left and right. If you keep look, we've had to put all of our dogs in the house. Believe it or not, my aunt's dogs are here. My uncle's, my stepdog, my stepfather's dog, and my mom's dog is all in the house, guys. Like I said, if your dog is outside, you're gonna have a hefty vet bill. Seriously, that's a good. That's a good. That's a good one, man. Seriously, I think that's a good point what you just put out there. Nobody knows how to put points out there no more. They just want to argue and fight when we all Americans needs to work together. No doubt. That's a good one, man.
We are left to power politics only, then we are the losing side.
If you notice, the bees are dying and the birds are dying. There's not a lot of birds as much as they used to be. I've seen a bunch of birds hit the freaking window this summer. I think from dehydration and the the chemicals that's up in the air.
Amid the disagreements, the most notable events were the one-on-one meetings. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman used the G20 to rehabilitate his image after the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Trump and President Xi Jinping used it to reduce U.S.
That's cool. I got a friend of mine that has coon dogs. Hunts all the time, either turkey or deer or raccoons. That's pretty cool. My dad hunts deer, and my buddy Jason used to hunt deer.
China trade frictions. But in the end, a forum meant to foster international unity may be more notable for its disunity.
All right, that's it on that one. So, Russia and what's his name is having their problems. Trump. It's all about Trump, right? Yeah, whatever. Those signs has been given, and prophecies has came true. Let's see here. I'm kind of tired of talking about. Let's see here if I can get some here. All right, let's see what's next. We've had some wild, wild weather down here in Alabama. I'll tell you that. How many people celebrated that the NWO died Friday? I know I did. 3 a.m. I don't know what time, but they're going to launch a rocket into outer space heading toward Wormwood. It's going to be on. It's going to be on at 3 a.m. If I'm still up, I might play it. I might put it out there. If anybody likes my video and shares it, if I see a lot of shares and a lot of likes, YouTube tells me who shares and who don't, and who likes and who don't like. So whoever does that will, I'll stay up and work hard for y'all at 3 a.m. in the morning and let y'all see this rocket go up in the sky at 3 a.m. That's how hard I work. That's it right now. That's all the news right now. That's weird. There's no more news. Yes, but he's gonna be 4 a.m. here in Florida. 4 o'clock there? Okay, so it'll be 3 a.m. here. Thank you, Kenny. Nice to meet you. I will share it on my space. Yeah, you can share on there, Facebook or whatever. I've got like 5 Facebooks that I'm sharing on. People needs to know the truth, man. I might open up a 6th. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Depends. I might even open up another YouTube channel. Just for the hell of it. Let's see here. Trump bankster, beware. Breaking news. Interesting.
Get 50% off all Domino's online pizza orders at menu price this week only, which includes right now.
Without question, bogus Donald Trump's economic policies have turned around a moribund U.S. economy that was on life support for most of Barack Obama's 2 terms in office. Annual growth rates now are averaging more than 3% per year, whereas Obama's economy limped along averaging below 2% GDP and never reaching 3%. Obama's economy was at least assisted and supported by the Federal Reserve. The central bank kept rates at 0 and did not raise them for most of 44's presidency, finally raising it only once late in his second term. But early in POTUS Trump's presidency, for some reason, the Fed immediately began looking at raising interest rates. As early as March 2017, Forbes reported. High-level officials at the Federal Reserve have spent the last 2 weeks signaling strongly to the world that...
Dude, I got kicked off for reporting a pedophile on Facebook, so nothing surprises me no more. I'm just telling you.
The Fed is going to raise rates at their March meeting next week. Before all the speeches by Fed officials, the markets were not expecting another increase in interest rates until June, but now the futures markets reflect over a 90% probability that an interest rate hike is...
Yeah, that's right. Fake book, pedophile book, whatever you want to call it. Stupid idiot book on my list.
...coming at next week's meeting. With no major data releases during those 2 weeks, this leads to the obvious question about what changed the Fed's mindset. Unemployment, employment, labor force participation rates, and inflation are all relatively unchanged from before the presidential election. Since then, the Fed has raised rates 3 times. It now stands at the 2 to 2.25% range. And reports say that the Fed is considering raising rates again next month. Not only does raising rates make it more expensive for Americans to carry debt, it makes it more expensive for the federal government to carry debt. And higher rates also lead to a slowdown in the economy as borrowing becomes more expensive. Why would the Fed want to put a damper on an expanding economy? Why, when Obama's economy made its tepid gains, was the Fed not interested at all in raising rates until the end of his tenure? So far, I'm not even a little bit happy with my selection of Jay. The Washington Post quoted Trump as saying in an interview, referring to the man he picked last year to lead the Fed, as cited by Reuters. Not even a little bit. And I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just telling you I think that the Fed is way off base with what they're doing, he added. His concern is that as the federal debt rises again because he can't get Congress to agree to substantial spending reductions, it is becoming more expensive to service as interest rates rise. And that can be an economy killer. Trump has called the Fed crazy and ridiculous. I'm doing deals, and I'm not being accommodated by the Fed, he added, correctly. The deep state's ongoing efforts to oust or undermine this president proves there are hidden forces at work behind the scenes to temper economic growth during his presidency as a means of undercutting his effectiveness, no matter how many millions of Americans are harmed in the process.
You hear that, folks? I kind of figured that was going to happen because like I said, in the cartoon Simpsons, it tells them that we're broke. They already know we're going to be broke. How about that one, guys? Me and Dad eat skin animals. Good food for doomsday because Dad said the stories won't have no food. No stores. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You gotta hunt and fish. Sorry, man. I got one good eye, and that's all I can read on that. Where you from? Paul? Western Kentucky? Okay. You need to get out of Western Kentucky. You haven't seen my blue and white map? Western Kentucky's gone. Louisiana all the way up to the Michigan lakes. Gone. I know they're playing. They got bombs underground. They're going to shorten the United States on purpose. Let's see here. Yep, it's going to flood. All right, it's going to blow up, and then it's going to flood. All the water, all ocean water is going to go up all the way up to Michigan. You are correct. Mm-hmm. Not looking good, is it? All right, listen to. Let's see here. What's this? Come on. Fireball over Fullerton 2 days ago. 3 days ago, another one went past. So this has happened more than once this week. And as this is happening, remember, we've got what? 3 more days until December the 5th, and then between there and the 21st, there's going to be a lot of people going underground. Something's up, guys. If these emails that we grabbed to let you know that they're going to go underground and leave y'all for dead, that ought to tell you something. You know what I mean? It ought to tell y'all to wake up and get ready for this thing. All right, breaking news. Something unexplained.
With Zillow, you can draw your own search.
Let's see here. Something unexplained just happened worldwide. Reported by Jason.
It's easy, and yeah, it's kind of fun too. Zillow.
Well, Earth scientists around the globe Friday examined readings of the 7.0 earthquake that...
Yes. We want this live so we can see if this asteroid is going to come in on us. It's going to come in on the right side, so we got to watch the right side. My uncle lives in Virginia. Can we go there? You got to be 100 miles inland from the Gulf, or from the Atlantic. Somebody else told me Virginia a while ago. You just need to go and you got to be at least 100 miles inland. To be safe, maybe 150 to 200 miles inland is what I would do.
Shook Anchorage, Alaska, Eastern Standard Time Friday afternoon. Seismic waves detected all over 3 weeks earlier, but reportedly not felt by anyone, remained unexplained. Seismographs all around the world detected those waves, including this one in the bedrock beneath Fordham University.
I actually have no idea what happened on November 11th.
Well, Lester, as you know, Anchorage is in a region that is used to these earthquakes, but not quite this powerful. This was a massive earthquake, as you mentioned, a 7.0 that rattled the region for hundreds of miles away.
The quake was immediately followed by a powerful aftershock, causing more damage.
This is
Walk in the middle.
Yeah,
Walk
right
in the middle
here.
of this.
Yeah.
There are TVs on the ground. You can see this right here. A TV on the ground. All of these are TVs and computers.
Hey, you want to know the truth? It wasn't Rothschilds that made the earthquake Friday. It was God. With an asteroid.
This is a camera. Shaking the heck out of the KFQD studios and knocking us off.
Tonight, this inside one TV station.
Look at this hallway.
With no fatalities reported, roads have cracked and crumbled.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's right, Jose. That's right. Jose, did you find my other Facebook yet? Andrew Dwayne Jackson, Calera, Alabama. Everybody else is finding me from YouTube that was on my other one. Love this news channel. Is this your main channel? No. My main channel is Rest in Peace NWO, The Real News. And I forgot to give y'all my freaking link. How can you put in links? Does anybody know? Maybe this is it. Let's see here. No, that didn't work. That's not it. How do you send out links on this thing? I've never done that before. Jose, do you know how to put send links on the internet from live? I don't know that. Let's see if this works. What is this? No. That's a share button. I want to do that. I've already done that. It's easy. All you have to say is Rest in Peace NWO, The Real News. And you'll see the U.S. future Navy map.
It could take months for repairs as Alaska enters its deep freeze, possibly cutting off vital supply lines until spring. Emergency teams are facing floods and fire, collateral damage.
People running outside and then back indoors when they thought it would. And then another one hits, the first of many aftershocks. The shaking started at 8:30 this morning. This Anchorage courtroom seemingly on rollers. Debris crashing. pictures flapping, and those inside holding on, then diving under desks.
Oh my God.
And terrifying moments at the airport. Panic everywhere. Inside this home, you can hear the rumbling, and this mother frantically searching for her son before grabbing him and rushing to safety.
The tremor felt up to 350 miles away.
There's about 300,000 people who live in the Anchorage area. It is the largest city.
Alaska is part of the Ring of Fire region, an area around the Pacific. Photojournalist Nick Swan's camera was rolling as the 7.0 earthquake hit Friday morning. Heavy debris breaking through the ceiling before his steady hand lost its grip. Students dove under desks.
A powerful 7.0 earthquake rattling the region for nearly a minute. It struck close to 8:30 a.m.
Parts of the historic scenic Glen Highway have reportedly disappeared.
I have been here 37 years, and that was the most violent earthquake I have ever felt. It was absolutely terrifying.
The quake's epicenter was about 7 miles from Anchorage. Tsunami warnings were issued and then canceled for coastal areas, but not before highways jammed with an already shaken population.
Got a house on fire there. 4 hours today as fires erupted from burst gas pipes. Alaska's biggest city seemed completely cut off from the world. Told that Alaskans should brace themselves over the coming days for many more, including some that could be powerful enough to liquefy the earth. That means that they could actually turn the soil into a consistency that's similar to quicksand. That's what we likely saw today.
University Associate Professor of Physics Stephen Holler spoke to us from the seismic station at Fordham University, monitoring seismic activity on campus from a concrete bunker since the Great Depression.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we need to keep both of them going just in case something happens. If we don't, we're going to be in trouble. Seriously. YouTube just sent me a message saying if I don't get enough subs and enough shares and everything, then my channel could disappear in the thin air. So, and I'm the only, me and Dabu777 is the only two that's talking about this. So I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
Showed incidents of the Earth in New York City, the station observed on November 11th.
The most likely explanation for this one was some sort of volcanic activity, maybe some shifting of magma underneath the surface of the Earth, or the collapse of one of the magma chambers.
Likely not an underwater eruption like the one pictured in this video from Oregon State University, but perhaps an early indicator of one in the region where those waves appeared to originate, near the island of Mayotte in the Indian Ocean between Madagascar and the rest of the African continent.
There's a volcano over there, obviously, but I don't know if it's ready to erupt or not.
Holler dismissed theories of asteroids, the supernatural.
If Wormwood gets closer and closer and closer, everyone, all the volcanoes will be erupting, and that's not going to be a good sign. That's going to be a freeze, death freeze is what I call it, and you're going to have to breathe that ash. It's going to be bad, guys. And Wormwood is not getting away. It's still here. It's going to be here for a little while, I guess until 18 more days, and then it will taper off, and then I'll find the other dates when it comes back around again, but it may come back around in February. We're not sure. It goes around and around and around, and it gets closer and closer and closer to Earth. Every time you start seeing the crazy wild weather, Wormwood is close, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to cover it up.
Or an alien spaceship, instead calling the low-frequency waves almost certainly geological in origin.
There is a mystery to be solved, but how big of it is, I mean, I don't know.
It's pretty big. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. They've been arresting a lot of pedophiles and a lot of bullies on YouTube, and I've lost subscribers from it. What YouTube does is they kick the people off my channel that's been reported, and they even take the subscriber with them. So that's what's been going on. I probably lost over close to 150 subscribers in the last 72 hours on my other channel. Yeah, thanks, Outlaw. Jose's one of my reporters. He just reported the new Mexican president doing the Hitler sign. It's pretty disturbing. I think shit's about to hit the fan worse than you think, guys. I really do. When Putin announced today, well, actually 6 days ago, that he wanted his military to be in the back home before 2021, that tells you something. Putin knows it's coming. We just gotta work together, Americans. If we don't, we're gonna be 90 million people dead in the wake.
Well, it's a sad sight, and scientists, quite frankly, are stumped. Look at this, more than 100 whales stranded on the beaches of New Zealand. These are pilot whales. They washed ashore over the weekend. When rescue workers finally made it to the remote island, it was too late to save them. This makes the third time these animals have mysteriously washed up on this beach. Scientists aren't sure. They think it may be due to changing tides, extreme weather.
No, it's due to these chemtrails and these chemicals they're putting in the water. It's the 13 World Banks. It's Bill Gates. It's the NWO that's killing everybody, guys, and killing our animals. I mean, there's not that much fish left to eat. They're killing everything, guys, on purpose.
145 whales are dead after becoming stranded on a remote beach. The whales were discovered this weekend by a hiker. Half of the whales were dead by the time authorities arrived. The other half had to be put down as it would have been too difficult to save them. While whale strandings do happen each year, it's uncommon to have a stranding of this size. New Zealand's Department of Conservation is now investigating what caused the whales to end up on shore. Possible reasons could be navigational errors, sickness, or falling tides.
But have you wondered what leads to this curious phenomenon?
I'm going to give you a heads up on the pistols, man. Trade them in for them drones that's about to come in on us. Okay. They're going to call it a fake alien attack, and it's going to be drones. They've already been attacking our kids in the Las Vegas shooting and all the other shootings. Okay, man? I'm just giving you a heads up. Trade your pistols in and get you some AR-15s or shotguns and knock them son of a bitches out the fucking sky. Because that's what we're going to do.
Conservationists say that for two entire pods to have themselves in this manner, spread out over 2 kilometers, is extremely unusual.
For them to be so spread out along the beach is quite unique. Usually when we get groups like this, they strand together as a family group or a unit.
Beaching is the unusual behavior of certain types of whales and dolphins getting stranded on beaches.
Thank you. Several protected species of birds, including a bald eagle, dropped from the sky in North Hillsborough. Their death is a mystery.
And Fox 12's Marcia Martinez has more on this disturbing discovery in a story you'll see only on 12.
Nearly 24 birds were found dead on this property this past Monday. One of the men who made that discovery.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all want to see how I know these drones are killing our friends and our families and our heroes and everything? Do y'all want to see the video of what happened to Paul Walker? If you do, subscribe, like, and share. Viral. And I'll put out the Paul Walker investigation. I'm going to hit the NOS button like you've never seen before. They killed our boys. They killed Lincoln Park, Chester Bennington. They killed Paul Walker. They killed Robin Williams. They killed Heath Ledger. They killed Prince. They killed all our boys, guys. Our heroes. Chris Cornell murdered by the Podestas and the Clintons. Chester Bennington murdered by the Clintons. Barack Hussein Obama murdered Paul Walker. I thought they said the whites wasn't getting attacked. I thought they said the blacks were. Makes any sense. Tupac got murdered by the same government that we've been hoopla hollering about. Okay. Well, yeah. Ride or die. I got you on that one, man. Gotta look like Lonesome Dove. Yeah, when I'll be honest with you, man. Great. You got horses and wagons. Build you a wagon too, man. It's gonna be Lonesome Dove before you know it. When the asteroids hits the satellites, there ain't gonna be no more power. They're using satellites for our power now. That's how our lights are coming on. It's satellites. When the satellites gets knocked off, it won't be an EMP attack. Okay, folks? Y'all are being lied to. That CIA operatives are telling you that. It's going to be asteroids that slams into them satellites. That'll be the time that y'all be waking up. Yep, Obama's drones that killed our military, the innocent people in the Middle East. He killed more people in a wedding than anybody. Him and Trump has killed a bunch of people. Even Trump uses these dang drones. They're both together, guys. I hate to break the news to you. I mean, look at it. Trump is staying away from Putin, just like the Clintons and the Bushes. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, don't it? Let's go to that. Let's see if I can go to it. Paul Walker's death happened to a drone. Let's see if I can do that again. Okay. TMZ, really? TMZ is part of the damn problem. Paul Walker was murdered because he was a Christian, folks. I want y'all to know that. And that he helped a lot of people out, guys. Why has everything got to be TMZ? I was going to show you how the drone laser hits. It's just like the drones hitting the fires in California. We got hay wagons, horses can pull them. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's a good idea, man. Seriously. Let's see if this thing goes first. Let's see what this is.
In the top corner, you can see smoke. This.
Let's check this out. Can we go to it? No. That just crashed it, didn't it? That was stupid. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. He did not wreck that car, guys. I wonder if this is the best view of it. It's not the best view, is it? By the way, there was no, what you call it there. If that tells you anything. Let's go back and see if I can find it on this one. Is that it? No, that's not it. Gosh, did they get rid of it? Wouldn't surprise me. Let's see if this one works. See the smoke come off of that? Golly, man. That's not the best view, is it? I'm trying to find a better view, but I think they've been erasing all the good views of it. And I was trying to show you the one that I've been seeing. I don't want no TMZ. Let's see if this works. Everything's TMZ. They are really, 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 really pissing me off. He was drawn. That's all I got to say. He was absolutely, I had a good view of that, and it is missing. "58 dead drones." That's mine, right there. I'm in the same area. Oh, that's the, 58 dead by drone attacks, just like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious 7, Jason Aldean's concert. I got 18 likes. This thing is debunked. Somebody's ignoring that one. Nobody don't want to know the truth on that one, do they? Gosh, where's that drone, man? That's my video. I haven't even seen it in over a year. I didn't even know how many views I got on that. It's sad. I will tell you that right now. They're killing y'all off slowly but surely, and y'all don't even realize it. Don't even know. Don't even realize it. You know what made me want to look at this video, folks? Family Guy. I don't watch cartoons, okay? Somebody sent this to me and told me Family Guy was involved with the death of Paul Walker. I said, what? Just like Simpsons knows what's going on next? And so I go into it, find out Brian the dog dies a week before Paul Walker dies. Ain't that some stuff? I wonder if this is a good view of it. That's not good. I'm just going to show Paul Walker. Great. Alright. They took that video off that I wanted to show y'all. Unbelievable. Is there not a good view of it? Hell no, it's not. Unbelievable, guys. This is sad. They are really trying to stop us. Jose Manda, you see that caravan down here? Yeah, we do. I'm in northeast Texas. I'm sorry, I've been trying to look at what you call it. Okay. Y'all talking together. That's cool. I thought y'all was trying to talk to me. I'm sorry if I was ignoring y'all. I'm not trying to. I just wanted to try to get to the bottom of this situation with the Paul Walker situation, because a lot of people are like, is this true? Is Paul Walker dead? Did he die from a drone? Yes. No doubt. He died from a drone. Paul Walker. Obama. Nobody knew who killed him, but it's there. It's so there. No doubt. Sad. Can't find the dang drone. That they must have cut that off, because it shows the laser going into the car, folks. He got murdered too. If you're a WWF fan, Roddy Piper got killed for talking about They Live, and he told the whole story about it, and then he dies the next week. There it is. They Live is a documentary. No doubt. That was like, wow, shocking. You want to know the truth? You know what he does in that movie, folks? Shoots drones with shotguns. No doubt. That's what he's using. And he's taking out the robots. They're saying he died in a drone chase scene, folks, on Fast and the Furious 7. I repeat, Paul Walker was murdered in the scene of Fast and Furious 7 in a drone attack. Damn. That makes sense. No wonder I can't find it no more. It's gone. No, I'm not. We have patriots on the border. My brothers, they have not see some yet. You won't see them yet. They're coming, but they're not yet here. You talking about the drones? I mean, shoot. I'm getting mixed up. Yo, what's up, man? Hope all is well. Well, I want to be honest with you right now. I was trying to show them the The drone that attacked that Ferrari, which found out Paul Walker wasn't even in the Ferrari. Maybe this is it. Let's see if this is it. Let's see if this is it. This might be it, folks. Camera caught the last moments of Paul Walker crashed in car accident. Okay. This is a new view. I've never seen this before. Interesting. We're about to see it, whatever it is. This is in another country. What's this? Or this might be a video from another country. What the hell? What the hell? That ain't it. That was stupid. Just like that video. You know what I mean? That was retarded. Oh my. The hell? That stupid idiot. Yeah, I've read up about a few years back, and a bunch of people kept mentioning a drone. It was Barack Hussein Obama's administration burned him up, and that. Just like in California, y'all getting hit by drones and meteors. They're not telling you that part because after a meteor hits the woods, they bring in the drones like they did it. Let's see here. Because they want to be God or something. It's crazy. I don't know how to explain it. Unbelievable. Let's see if this is it. Is this a better view of it? Let's check this out. No. It's another, nothing but faces here, aren't you? Freaking A, man. They are really stopping this. Let's see if this is it. I'm going to find it. There you go. JP Luke. Undoubtedly, they are not show the drone burning that car up. Trump signed the new NAFTA bill. Look 'em. Oh God. Oh my God. He signed it with China, didn't he? Is that what he was doing with China? I had a feeling, but nobody would believe me. Is that what that was? Mexico and Canada and China. Okay. Well, son of a bitch. Let's see if this is it. Oh, hell no. That's before or afterwards. Son of a gun. Is this it? Paul Walker's car after crash. Shh, after crash? That's stupid. Whatever. There's so many. Why is the camera not there? Maybe this is it. Let's try this one. That was so fake. Oh, there it is. Right there. There it is. You just see the laser? This is it. Holy crap. I found it. The laser on the right side. Watch it come in and then everything explodes. Watch this, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm seeing this with one eye, and everybody else can't see it with two. It's sad. But I can see it. Watch this, guys. This is 5 years ago. What in the world, man? Oh, snap. There it is. Did you see it? That dang laser from the right side, and then it catches on fire. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. That's a drone, dude. That's a drone. There wasn't no car wreck. They made it look like a car wreck because of fake news. TMZ needs a whooping for lying. Dang. That's a good view of it. Let's see if this one is good. That's the same view. There it is. Slow motion. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. See, guys, that is a drone. The same drones that's been burning California up. That is it, guys. We don't depend on Trump or the government. We make our own way. There you go. There you go, man. You're right. So let's go back. See if we see anything in the sky before I let y'all go. I wanted to show y'all what was going on with the Paul Walker situation. And we do got a little bit of news. It was a meteor. Somebody sends me a message. That's cool. Whoever just sent me that message, I believe you. It was a meteor, no doubt. Yeah, that was pretty gruesome. It showed at that time, guys. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. There you go. And your face, Barack Hussein Obama. It was one of his drones. It's what he says all the time. Predator drones. You won't see them coming. Let's go back to where we were at, right? Agenda 21. That's what they're trying to do. I haven't kept up with the France situation today. I haven't either. I haven't had time. I mean, I've been focused on this. This is bigger than France or the riots. How about that? The fake riots from George Soros is paying them off. He's doing it to all around the world, guys. You know the funny thing, he's going to kill you afterwards. Mike Cole, that's going to happen here. Get ready. Yep. You're right, man. Outlaw's right. No doubt. It's coming. Where do you think the caravan's coming? For crying out loud. Honduras rapists, too. France declared a state of emergency. Yeah. Martial law, right? For Wormwood and the asteroids that's coming. I'm not stupid, guys. I'm smarter than you think. Y'all just like the video and share it. And you've got a lot of news on this one, guys. It's about Paul Walker and everything. I told you I was going to lay it down for y'all tonight. There's Wormwood on the left side corner, guys. That's Wormwood right there. That is Wormwood, no doubt. That's how close it is. When you can see it on the satellites, you know you're done something now. But we are looking for an asteroid that is supposed to go across Europe. That's right. Europe. Let's read this. It was a meteor. 37 minutes ago. Oh, yeah. I told him that. Yep. Somebody agreed with me. the Earth will be like a planet of Venus. The people plan their future. But you know what? Have y'all seen the movie Total Recall? Any of y'all? I need to check that video out on my end. That the bill be just signed pretty much just flushed our Constitution down the drain. Yep, I could have told you that. They've been doing that. For crying out loud, when they put HD TVs and all these cameras on your phones and everything, your economy and your Constitution went to shit. Thanks to Soros, Europe is blowing up, and we're next. Yep. The son of a bitch puts out fake bombs to all of his partners. And us believe it? No, everything's reverse psychology, guys. I've been trying to teach y'all that. Everything's reverse psychology. Let's see. Breaking news, more than 1,000 aftershocks rock region after big earthquake in Alaska. Here you go.
More than 1,000 aftershocks of magnitude 1.5 or greater have shaken Alaska since Friday's big quake knocked out power, ripped open roads and splintered buildings in Anchorage. U.S. Geological Survey geophysicist Randy Baldwin said Sunday. The majority were of a magnitude of 2.5 or weaker, and lightly felt. But more than 350 of the aftershocks were higher than 2.5, according to USGS data. This is the second largest earthquake we've had since 1964, which was a very significant earthquake, Anchorage Mayor Ethan Berkowitz told reporters Saturday, referring to the 9.2 quake that was the most powerful recorded in U.S. history. The power is up. The heat is on. The communication lines are opening, said Anchorage Municipal Manager Bill Falsey. Most of the aftershocks have not rattled Alaskans, but 12 as of Sunday morning, more powerful than 4.5, struck near Anchorage and Big Lake, the USGS says.
Who? Before who dies? Oh shit, I know that. Before who dies, Perfect Sale? Please like and share the videos if you want me to stay on, guys. Because in the next 5 weeks, we got to really work hard together and share and like and subscribe. Because if I don't get any love, all of my channels will be deleted. And then your freedom of speech and everything goes down the drain more. No doubt. Need help on the other channel too. Y'all need to subscribe to the backup channel. Actually, it's my first channel. This is my backup channel. Rest in peace, NWO, The Real News. Yeah, Soros is involved with all of it. That's why Glenn Beck got fired at Fox. Y'all want to hear what Glenn Beck said before he got fired? I have time. All we're doing is watching a fireworks show in outer space. Do y'all want to hear it? What Glenn Beck said? I got the freaking news right there on it. Yes or no? He talks about George Soros taking over the churches and George Soros taking over everything. Seriously. And how about that new SEAL 6 show that's coming on CBS. The SEAL Six is going to war at church. Did y'all see that? I seen that dang commercial yesterday and almost threw up. Look at that. Right into the sun. That was interesting. Looks like martial law might be coming down to France right now. Well, they already did it to Ukraine. Ukraine is in martial law right now. There's about 80,000 tanks on Ukraine's border right now. Yes, show it. Okay. You got it. You got it, Jose. I'm trying to hit a home run. I'm trying to do the crime dog, Fred McGriff, for you. Glenn Beck fired over what he said on Fox. Is it there still? Let's see if this right. Let's see if this works. Soros rips Fox News 7 years ago. I think that was around the time he got fired. Gosh, where's he at? Here it is. I think I found it. Okay.
During Sleep Outfitters Cyber Week sale, buy one, get one free.
Who will lead the New World Order? Enjoy. This is what he got fired over.
Free silly memory foam mattress with America. These are the spoils that everybody's playing for. This is it. These are the spoils. The world is, all of the power is going to change. I'm sorry, but America is going to change. The question is, will she survive? The answer is yes, if we pay attention. So who is playing? Who is sitting at the table and saying, I'm putting more chips on the table? Who is actually playing? I contend the United States is not playing. The United
Fox didn't fire him. It was George Soros and Obama. George Soros told Obama to fire him. And Obama went to Fox and told them to let him go. Because he was telling the truth.
States is being played. These are the players at the table, the real serious players. Everybody else is a clown. You have George Soros, you have Russia, China, and Islam. These are the players of the table. And if you look at each of these players, you will see they all have cards that they are holding. And you would say, if you just looked at their cards, who's going to win? Well, Soros, he is the ultimate capitalist. He has made billions of dollars, and he wants to slam the door shut on others. Now, I don't know if he even cares what the system is now. He just wants his own system, this open society thing. He has called for a new world order for years. Listen.
You really need to bring China into the creation of a new world order, financial world order.
It only gets more greedy as you get closer to Soros.
Yeah, man, take care. Be safe. And Wolverine.
This is a guy who's known as the man who broke the Bank of England. He's brought down economies before. The game George Soros is playing is a game where he will financially win. Soros and his allies, the allies in the government, and not just this government. He has allies in the labor unions. He has allies everywhere. Now, not the government and labor unions because he loves America and Democratic presidents or he supports the little guy in labor disputes, but because he believes they're cards that he needs to hold to win this pie, the accomplishment of his goal, the nouveau order. Now, how do I know that? From his own words. He has said he doesn't love the United States. He said that the United States is the biggest obstacle to the open society, which is a form of government that he envisions. Quote, the main obstacle to a stable and just world order is the United States. So why would he want to hold these cards? Again, if you don't hold them, someone else is. Clear enough for you? Not a fan, not a patriot. He's a guy who wants fundamental transformation of America. Now, I don't believe the United States is the main obstacle to a stable and just world order. Do you? This man's playing for control. But is anyone reporting, or does anybody care? I believe we have always been the great last hope for the world, and we still are. Okay. He also has banking. He has the corporations through the Tides Foundation and things like that. He has the media. Hello, Fareed. Are you watching? Are you busy on the phone with Obama or Soros?
And he is forcing the Black Lives Matter. He's the one that hired them, and he hired the KKK movement, the foundation of the Clintons Foundation, the Obama. Everything is all together, even the Pope. He owns all of it, even the churches, 28,000 preachers that's CIA operatives, and you got Russia not playing with them. I'm telling you guys, Russia's about to shut somebody down, and Trump is trying to grab them cards to play in the poker player, and he's not doing a good job right now because he's kissing all the communists right now.
The media, he has the radicals, he has communists who are joining with all of these groups. This man's a capitalist. Why would he have radicals? Why? Fuel. He has the churches. He's godless. Why is he funding so many church activities? The man is an atheist. Doesn't make sense unless...
No, it does not make any sense, and he's reading the Bible, and he's making the Bible look realistic. It's weird, folks. He even hires the Antifas. He brings in the Bathomets with homing devices on them to kill the atheist. That's what's crazy, folks. That's what blows me away. What he's about to say and what I'm saying right now is all reversed. He doesn't matter who you are. He's going to kill you either way. And if you're taking his check, he's going to kill you and then grab his money back. And that's what his plan is.
You understand he's playing for the world. Next player at the table is Russia. You have, with Russia, they've got a lot. Most Americans completely dismiss them as a nation that we needn't concern ourselves anymore. It's a non-threat. But Russia is using communist countries like Venezuela. They are also playing a wicked game, co-opting the Middle East. They know if the control of oil, if you control oil in Europe, you got Europe. That's why they are building pipelines all through Europe. Look who's been building alliances with Europe. With Russia.
Well, it's worked. It has worked in the past, but it's dying. Have you not seen who's dying? Rockefeller's gone. You got McCain disappearing. You got them all disappearing. It's slowly but surely. Even Bush, he started the New World Order, but the New World Order leader is George Soros. He's the one that started this after the Berlin Wall went down. After the Berlin Wall went down, and if you remember, World War II, George Soros' sidekick was Hitler. He followed Hitler. He read his plan. And that's what he's trying to do. He's bringing in communists and dictators right now. And believe it or not, Donald Trump's one of them. Yep, Antifa. Yep. They're the ones that's, all I got to say is they look like a bunch of stupid idiots that's going to get shot. They don't watch it.
It's Turkey. Last year, the two agreed to build the first Turkey nuclear plant, a project worth $20 billion. We can't build one here, but Turkey can? Russia is building one. Russia is the biggest trading partner in Iran. They're helping Iran build one. We can't build one, but Iran is safe to have a nuclear power plant? Also, Russia and Venezuela. Last year, the two countries promised to strengthen their bilateral ties. Russia even says the communist country has acted like a real friend. Aren't they just announced on this program last week that they're also building missile platforms in Venezuela? Russia and Pakistan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually like to kill people, but when I do, it's Antifa. They need to put a meme out there with my face on it saying that.
Earlier this month, the president of Russia and Pakistan got together and had a little chat about working together on energy products, like building a pipeline and exploring for gas. Russia and Libya. Russia's foreign minister just met with the rebel leaders. They are even strengthening ties with China. That's a country they hate each other. They've never been friendly. China pledged to be a key partner in Russia's plan to build up its Far East region.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, if you did not see the meeting of Argentina with Trump, he agreed on this, on what's about to happen. He agreed with it, folks. You got to protect yourself no matter what. You and your family is number one. Yeah, but do you realize what chaos in America with everybody divided? So we won't be ready for the invasion. That's the thing, folks. That is the key. The key is George Soros wants everybody to look stupid and ignorant and fighting against each other because the foreigners are going to come in here and kick your ass. That's their plan. China and Iran and, these Honduras gang rapists. You got the cartel coming in. Dude, we're surrounded if we don't fight together. And I know you don't want to look like Shaquille O'Neal looking like a dopehead on TV. That's what happened to him, guys. If you've not seen the video of him, he looks like a damn dopehead. He's like, huh? He's staring at the freaking camera like, huh, where am I at? I mean, he looks so stupid. That's the MK Ultra microchip. And they're trying to control you with that. You remember that, folks. If you think you have a headache now, just wait. What do you think Hillary Clinton fell so hard over there at the 9/11 buildings? She's one of them. You want to look like Hillary Clinton? Go right ahead. I'm not.
Which is loaded with natural resources. Now let's take a look at China, shall we? I have to take a break. We'll come back and take a look at China, and then this one. And then what's the solution? Don't despair. There is hope, but you must know who's sitting at the table. Next.
You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em.
Tonight I just want to show you the world is being divvied up. And I want to show you who the players are sitting at the table. Think of this as a poker game, and it's everything is in. And winner takes all. At least that's what some hope. Soros, we already showed you. He wants a new world order. He's with the UN. He's with the banks. He's with the corporations. An atheist is giving millions to churches to help him in this new world order. He's got radicals, communists helping him. He's on his payroll. I'm sorry, laundered money.
And guess who is with George Soros? None other than BP Earthwatch and, you ready for this? Army. You got Stony Stone. I'm not even done, folks. You ready? Mr. Paul Bully himself is working for George Soros. You're welcome. That means Donald Trump is too, and Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. And they're going to bring you down. Because they're the rich people and they're going to bring you down because you're poor. Mexico and France. Yeah. There you go, baby. Yeah. Got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. And know when to fight and push them right in the freaking face.
From him. He's got all of that happening. Why? He's a capitalist. You have Russia, radicals, military, and energy. They're sitting at the table. They're holding some good cards here, and they've already got Europe by the throat. Then you have China. China is the obvious winner here. They have plenty of money, plenty of people. They have tech, they have resources. The military is about to take over. Think of this. They have 1.4 billion people in China alone. We have 310 million. India has 1.2 billion. Got it? China is just investing in gold.
Yeah, the indictments are not for... Yeah, the indictments. Fake news again. Hollywood, right? No. There ain't no indictments. The only indictments you're going to have is Jade Helm 15 not turning into a training, but it's going to be the real deal. They're just waiting on Wormwood to get closer. And as Wormwood gets closer, here they come. That's all I got to say. You better be ready to fight. Be like Rambo.
They have invested, they're buying, what is it, 10,000 tons of gold here in the next year. It's crazy what they're doing. They've got the resources. These guys, there are 3 players at the table here that have a lot.
Yeah, your leaders are going underground, 50 feet underground. Them bunkers were made for them, but they don't even realize they just made their own grave. Killing is easier than breathing, baby. Yeah, that's right. Roll Tide, baby. Quote Rambo. I know. I love it.
They're playing with fire. They're playing with radicals. These guys do not like an unstable world. They don't like it. They're slower, more methodical. They don't want to upset the apple cart because they have 1.4 billion people. That thing becomes unstable. It's chaos in China. So they don't like an unstable world. Neither does Soros in the end. Soros has got to get rid of
Wolverines.
these people. He'll get rid of these people. He'll get rid of these people really in the end, because anything that is too radical, that has too many thugs, he's a business.
And he just said he would get rid of the Christians and the atheists on that board that he just showed. I try to tell y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all for the last 4 years. But I've been knowing this since I was 3 years old, folks, that this was coming. It was the plan, folks. Ronald Reagan dropped that wall. After he dropped the wall, George Soros moved from Germany to Europe. He was in Germany, folks. Now Angela Merkel's running the son of a gun, and they're running them in the ground. So just thought you might want to know that, folks. Y'all need to wake up. Americans needs to stick together and work together, black, white, Hispanic, and quit letting the damn news media make you look stupid. Wartime, it's gonna hit. What now? I didn't understand that. What time is it gonna hit? Well, it should have already hit. We kind of went off the grid a while ago to show you Paul Walker's, how he got killed a while ago. The Chinese model is meant for the United States, the UN has stated. Well, think about it. George Soros' emails told Clinton what they wanted. He wanted order out of chaos in America. We talked about this, folks. They wanted the black, white, and Hispanic fighting against each other. when we really need to be fighting against our police officers, our army, and our government. Antifa is doing it so wrong. They don't even realize what is happening. The only reason they're doing what they're doing is because they're getting paid for it. But when that check don't cash, I think Antifa will turn their backs on Trump and the Clintons and the Obamas and the Bushes and the Reagans, because that's who's doing this. Martial law is Mart law. That would be Walmart backwards. Everything's reverse psychology, folks. Everything. We've got over 800 Walmarts closed. For what? Plumbing issues. Plumbing issues? Is that what I heard? How does Soros get all his money funded? Our taxes? Our taxes, guys. Our taxes went to Europe. Our taxes went to China. We're broke because we gave our money to Iran. We gave it to everybody. We're broke because of the other countries. Can't understand what the hell they're saying, some of them. Russia's the smartest ones, folks. They're the smartest ones. They're going right, he's going right behind everybody's back, making deals, and he's about to slam everybody. Yeah, you're right, Angela. Do you know why they brought the Mexicans into America? Not going to try to piss you off or nothing, but I want you to know the truth. Okay? They wanted to use you because y'all were cheap labor. No doubt. And now they want to spit you out. I don't think it's right. I think y'all are the hardest workers. Instead of, well, African Americans are good too, but they doing y'all wrong, Mexicans. Seriously. They're doing the African Americans wrong too. They're shooting the hell out of them, and they're shooting our boys. Our Marines militia got shot a couple of weeks ago in Miami-Dade, Florida. I showed you that video. I mean, you're getting raped, African American and Mexican, and I don't think it's right. It's a pimp game to them. Yes, yes. Did you know Barack Hussein Obama is a big pimp? He's pimping kids out and little girls, and he's selling drugs out of his own house. He sold drugs out of his own house in Chicago. Seriously, guys. Bush is doing it too. Why do you think that guy threw that freaking shoe at Bush? Why do you think they're bringing in the troops in Texas, folks? It ain't about guns. It's not about guns. They're trying to protect that gold that they took out of Fort Knox when the 9/11 buildings went down. It was all a plan. Y'all remember that. Remember what I just said. North Texas has nothing but gold underground. Think about what I just said. Marfugel's a liar. He says it's hot musket. I say gold over guns, because they don't want you to get rid of your guns. They want you to kill each other. To depopulate the country. You're listening to the gold. You listen to the bosses. You're listening to the 13 world banks. They're the president, not you. Trump ain't the president. Obama ain't the president. Bush ain't the president. The 13 world banks are. The corporations. They're doing it. That's what y'all don't understand. And y'all blacks gotta quit killing each other on the streets. I've noticed that. What in the fuck are y'all doing? We need you on the front lines. If you want to kill somebody, you need to kill the people that's fucking taking your shit. Not us. And not the blacks. Y'all fighting the wrong people here. I thought that was over when when Tupac disappeared. If only the blacks knew what Obama was a queer. Well, I think they do now. I do. A bunch of them know on my Facebook. Now I finally gave them the information. He's not just a queer, he's bi. He actually has been with kids and men and women, and he's doing it all, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he's having sex with an animal, just like Podesta. Because if you did not know, Podesta's pig farm got burned and destroyed from the fires over the summer. That was in California. That's the sun. Right in the freaking eyes. You can totally tell what Michelle Obama is a dude. Hell, she probably has 5 pounds dangling between her legs. Yes. But I don't judge anybody's whatever they want to do on the bi, gay, and straight. I've got friends that's both. Okay? It's the government trying to make you do that. That's the problem. What I have a problem with them trying to tell our kids, okay, you need to have sex right now, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. No, they don't. They need to have time to spend with family and friends and go outside and play, or play on the Xbox or whatever. You don't want to jump in and having a child right off the bat, do you? I don't think it's right. I really don't think it's right, guys. I mean, they're what they're showing in China. Kids, they're teaching the kids pole dances. 12, 11, 13-year-old. Really? That's what's coming here, folks. In freaking 4 months. 4 months, guys. We are 15 months until martial law. 15 months. I believe in individual rights myself. You can be whatever you want to be. Yeah. Whatever they want to do. This is America. But you do not, I repeat, I'm going to close off after this one. But you do not tell someone what to do that has paid their taxes to this shit. So we're paying our taxes for us to get killed by cops? Well, prison cops. That's what killed our boy 2 weeks ago. Not all cops are bad, but these cops that's coming out of prison, that's getting a job, they're just coming off the streets, man. They're giving anybody in the world a job to work for the government. That's sad. It looks like North Korea is going to win, guys, if we don't stop fighting against each other. That's why I came online. My health ain't good at all. I don't know how long I can last. I'm doing the best I can every day to get out of bed and help y'all. But I am injured. I've been injured for a while. It just keeps on getting worse. But I appreciate the subscribers, guys. Please subscribe to my other channel. If we don't get back up to 5,000 subscribers on the other channel, it's over. Just share as best you can, okay, guys? Do the best you can. And nobody's perfect. I know I'm not. But we all need to work together. We can't let these foreign countries take us over. It's not right. Think about that, folks. Y'all be safe. God bless you and God bless America. Love you all.